Before the rise of Bren Esports and the dynasties that followed, there was another era, the one that started it all. In the inaugural season of MPL Philippines, Doggy formed Aether Main, a team destined to dominate, with a powerhouse lineup featuring Yuji, Pain, Rebo, Yelly Hayes, Coco, and 666. They didn't just compete, they made history as the pioneers. In the grand finals of MPL PH Season 1 in July 2018, Aether Main swept Digital Devils Pro 3-0, claiming the first ever MPL PH trophy and setting the standard for greatness.
Mark, meron sanang ultimate kaagad yung health card pero it did not pay off. Na-burn yung health card ult, laban yung AEM.
Laban ulit yan dahil pumasok si Blue pero ito ang wawang ni Kuya Johnson, ni Kuya D. Pero si UJ ay tamang umbrella lang. Wala ni Hayes.
Yung Chu, no?
Oo, yung Chu.
Ibang level lang.
Sa sobrang legit.
Dito. Pero Coco is checked. He is trying to actually stay over at least. Oh! Rotary impact palayo! Oh my God, Coco!
Sobrang impactful ng rotary na impact. Grabe! Ay, nako! At 6 pa nila at silot. Ay, ito na nagkapasukan mga kaibigan ni Nashlight. Pero Kagura with the second skill. At ayun na.
Relasyon, blow lang pero si Bluffsy dito hinabol naman. Mula dito ng Lele sa Bison to. Tigman mo ang kamao ng AEM dito pero hindi pa rin yung tapos.
Limap yan. Kung meron ba mahuhuli.
Naganda na cooldown dito pero si Yako ay na-control sa may sarap si Yelly Hayes dito. And look at the backline here. They're aiming for Pain. Paano ng execution doon sa harapan pero sa Slay. Himas-haring healthcrit as well at Lord Bros na pinasok pa rin. You have slain an enemy. You have slain an enemy.
Tapos.
Ating Bobby D. Go for the chase. Well,
eto na yun eh.
Tamang party lang.
Tamang party lang.
Ladies and gentlemen, even nag-cheer na yung mga tao. Sabi nga ni Doggy, pag in-announce natin, tapos na dito, but AEM will take the final play on this one. Tamang ikot.
Tamang ikot lang. Ikot lang.
A few moments, they're waiting out for the 3 million pesos. Ladies and gentlemen, isa na namang bottom execution mula kay Pain.
Tama ka dyan, that 3 million peso.
Nako,
sabay-sabay na TP.
Sabay-sabay na TP. Focus na, ladies and gentlemen. At yan ay tunay na, mga kaibigan, Mlbb sa magingay para sa inyong kampiyon.
And just days later, they proved it wasn't luck. MSC 2018 brought together the best teams from across Southeast Asia for a $100,000 prize pool. The stage was set for international competition. Once again, Aether Main faced Digital Devils Pro in the finals. They delivered a clean 3-0 sweep. This time, it was the first all-Philippine international final, and Aether Main had just announced the Philippines as a Mlbb powerhouse.
Wow, wow, wow. What a start to the game. And guess what, guys? Just like all the other games, Aether Main gets first blood. Oh! Pretty close there, but Yuji now, the counter engages Grail. Now Aurora will get picked off instead. Yuji needs to be careful. He will pop the soft spike. Where is his second skill? Can he pump it? No! He will not be enough to kill it off. Tet will use that 1000 paladin and pound it on the ground and pound it on the Gushon. He will go down, but Yuji is here. He will take out 1 kill. He will take out 2 kills. Coco is there in the front lines, using that Martis, using those Astro Auras, doing what he can, but the poker trick forces out a flicker from Coco. The Senya uses the ultimate to force everyone away. This is so close, and now the flicker into the ejector. Phil will get taken out, and guess what? Akaya is on a mega kill streak.
And it will be 2 kills and 1 turtle in the hands of Aether Main. More to come here as a consolation prize from Digital Devils Professional Gaming. Going here, he wants to go over here, and I'm not sure what he's doing. He's trying to burst down Akaya, but Akaya's running away.
He's gonna survive! He just walks away like a smooth criminal.
Meanwhile, Digital Devils Professional Gaming, they nearly find a feuding here, but then the Senna with the Kagura will get decimated down by the Shuriken Martin.
He's not done yet, the Mortal Coil. He has Yako on his eyes. He don't have Lord. And this has just let Aether Main, DD Pro Gaming farm so much more. D is using the Jikundo, going into it. Now they want to go in the back line. Oh, Divine Dash going onto the Pain. Pain will get taken down. This could be the final fight. That is doing what he can with the Hurricane Dust. He's going to push down the Martins. Martins will get taken down. And now Yelly Hayes trying to run away to the Gilfox. But Yuji is into the back line, doing what he can. He won't take down Tats with that Archive. Now they are onto this inhibitor turret. But a beautiful 2-man knockout into the way of the Dragon. But he will not be able to save the inhibitor turret. And he will not even kill anybody whatsoever. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Johin is soloing the Harley, and he gets the Harley all by himself. That's 2 inhibitors down. They have the minions crashing into the base. They will go and muck down the flicker into the stun. What a play coming up from the Johin. This could be another kill. This will be another kill. And now 4 men strong. Aether Main is still going for it, and that now they will end the game. Aether Main wins MSC 2018, and they will bring home the shield.
In late 2018, Bernard Chong's Bren Esports organization came calling. They saw something special in this young squad and acquired the core roster. That decision would mark the beginning of a legacy, though the transition wasn't what fans expected. In MPL Philippines Season 2 in January 2019, now competing as Bren Esports, they reached the grand finals, but fell short against Signal Ultra 1-3. A tough loss, but it showed they were still strong contenders for the title. Following that, MPL Philippines Season 3 in May 2019 brought another crushing setback. After finishing top of the regular season, they lost a crushing 2-3 series in the grand final. So close, yet so far. Despite their back-to-back finals appearances, the cracks were beginning to show. In Season 4, Bren suffered their worst season yet, a disappointing 5th to 6th place. Season 5 saw some improvement, with a solid 3rd place run that showed glimpses of their former brilliance, but for a team built on championships and grand finals appearance, even that wasn't enough. It wasn't failure, but it wasn't the dominance fans had come to expect. And with each season, one question grew louder. Is this dynasty done? That question became even more pressing by the end of 2019. Core veterans like Yuji, Payne, and Yelly Hayes had left the team. Their dynasty was crumbling. They could have folded under the pressure, but they didn't. Instead, they rebuilt from the ground up. They brought in new blood, signing seasoned veterans Few and Lusty. At the same time, they placed their bets on rising talent, rookie Flap Teasy and a teenage prodigy, Carl Teasy. Guiding this promising roster was Coach Ducky. This new roster clicked in a way that exceeded all expectations. MPL Philippines Season 6 in October 2020 was the dawn of a new era. They dominated the regular season with an incredible 12-1 record. In the playoffs, they swept NextPlay and MPL PH both 3-0, then defeated Omega Esports 4-2 in the grand final. Carl Teasy earned Finals MVP, and Bren officially had their first MPL PH championship.
Against Omega on early game. Speaking of cautious, naku po, Carl Teasy maitutulak mula sa likod. Pero buhay pa rin yung Zaman Force, pero hindi na siya makakapag-dash out. Yataps ang Child Prodigy, pero double kill.
Bounce, baka pwede pa. Pero yung turtle dito, sa ibaba.
Hindi aabot, hindi aabot. Mula doon si Flap Teasy, mula doon din si Few. Few, tatamaan siya ng trap dito. Atake siya ni Hayes. Hello, my friend. Habang yung Dragon dito ay sumusugod na, tumatakbo na ang side ng Omega. Flap Teasy, papasok ngayon with the Dragon Tail. Si Flap Teasy!
Wow!
The Super Rookie! So ngayon, Zaman Force, hahabulin ba? Nanggigil ng onte si Carl Teasy dito kay Toshi.
Kaso medyo nasa awkward position ng Bren
Omega,
Esports, ha?
naku po, ito ang gusto nilang laban pero may nakakap sa tatlo. Ang ganda ng kuha ni Doc Ribo. Mawala sila dito para kay Hit. Pero yung paapoy ni Pew 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 Pew. Habang yung Dragon ay narito na. Huli kayo, Omega. 4 ang nawala sa kanila.
They can finish this one.
Ito na ba ang katapusan ng Omega? Merong minions dito. Si Curtizy ang natira, tatapusin na ng Bren.
Nako.
Ayaw na namin
Nako po, ito na yun.
Bren Esports, ang pinakabagong kampiyon sa MPL Season 6. #Bren lang malakas!
But that was just the warm-up. The M2 World Championship in January 2021 would define their legacy. Bren entered as favorites, but it did not go according to plan. They lost their upper bracket match 0-2 to Burmese Ghouls, dropping them to the lower bracket. For most teams, this would be the end. Not for Bren. What followed was one of the greatest lower bracket runs in esports history. They eliminated Todoc, Alter Ego, and RRQ Hoshi one by one. Each match was do or die. Each victory brought them closer to the trophy.
That's already landing, third hit of G couldn't know, and all of a sudden, Psycho, who isn't level 2, who really needed to be level 2, a lot of their members rotating fast, and not to mention Baxia's coming in hot.
And this is a way to just catch Psycho and the others. They wanted to stop the effectiveness of this Baxia, but there's a fight happening right now. Look at this. Psycho gets caught out, and Sin and the others are just forced to go back. They can't do it.
Initially with a shield of Baxia, as Whisking, he is on this side dealing with few with no problems, but the rest of RRQ, they're looking for this engage. 3-man hit from the G Kundo. Way of the Dragon as well, not going to be enough as they are able to get the damage from Rebo's Feathered Airstrike, but now they're going to call it off. They trade 1 for 1. Can they get one more? Whisking finally goes down. As you can see, Kartizi, he is very comfortable in his position, and RRQ forced to back away.
Definitely unfavorable for RRQ Hoshi. Not only will they eventually lose out on this turtle, just look at the...
But Flap, on the other hand, gets gone out, and that's going to be a lot of ultimates getting thrown into him. Flap DP! Will he still escape that? No, he won't. But look at
Of course, this is going to be very vital for them to just cut in all these spellbands, but Sin gets caught out in the mid side. Bren looking all too hot. He's going for Vin as well. Just look at Kaltizi. He's already 3-0.
He is very happy with the amount of damage he's had there. Even diving, Kaltizi, he's going in hard with the help of Flaptizi to enable him to go under the turret. Way the dragon onto Whisking here as they try to secure this up. Rather, the Dryad isn't enough. Kaltizi only losing 50% of his HP to take it out. What great play coming in from Bren to ensure this dive is successful.
Now, RRQ Hoshi, they still have a chance to get back at this. They need to find the opening. They need to find a breather. But here, he is able to get a kill as well.
Speaking of getting a kill here, it's going to be Vin there in this basic duet on towards RRQ, but they're putting them back as they manage to get the catch on towards Kaltizi as well as Lusty. Flaptizi eventually will fall, but look how much it's taking out of them to get this pick. Few walks away alive, but there's still Ribble at the back. Better airstrike gets one, and the Eudora goes down again.
Helmet on Whisking. Bruce Force breastplate on R7.
Oh, there goes the fight.
Oh, they're already going to begin again. Circle Eagle starting off, but R7 is going to get absolutely destroyed by this blazing duet coming in for a fully stacked Kaltizi here. Unfortunately, he goes backwards with Batman Image, so he can't get into the fight, but they do find another one. They're looking for the pincer. Flaptizi coming in, turn twice, Poisons as well. They've cut them out. Bren looking to cut them off as Whisking, trying to slow down the damage. Now Sin needs to turn this around. He's got the items finally, but unfortunately, it ain't going to be enough. His range is just a little...
Has just a lot of control. The back is just controlling them way too much, and the Joe
Psycho
gets a pick off.
Gets hit by Way of the Dragon. Sin next to fall. No, that's the worst person that wanted to die for the side of RRQ, and now R7 is on the run. They've already taken out Eudora as well. The cop is falling apart as Bren allowing them to say, hey, make a mistake, face check me, I won't let you get away.
This is definitely very punishing because this might just costed them this final run right on the lower brackets. They're already pummeling down the base. That timer is already up. Psycho is going to be coming out of the base off the Lord over the mid side, but Bren going for the dive!
Oh, it's going really hard. They already get Vin in the process. R7 is now pulling on back. He wants to go back into the base to get some help. But Sin, he's locked down in the Imperial Justice. But can they peel him up? Finally, Whisking is in position to do so. They lose 2 inhibitor turrets at the same time here. But Bren, they're going for the end. This is it. Bren trying to pull on forward. RQ clearing the waves as much as they can. But they're throwing their bodies as soon as they do. Lusty, he's done it. He's brought more glory. Welcome to the Grand Finals, Bren Esports.
The Grand Final was an intense series. 7 games against Burmese ghouls. Back and forth, each team trading wins. The pressure was incredible, but when the lights shined the brightest, Bren delivered, winning 4-3 and claiming their first World Championship.
Sa gitna, the Kartesian Lusty, hindi ata sila makakontest pero hindi pa masyado na umpisahan dito ng Burmese Schools.
Oo, pero nanoneutralize lang yon dahil si Rebo doon sa mabahay, uncontested yung kanyang farm. Pero dito si Platty, si under 3 members dito ngayon dito ng Burmese School. Yung sipa ni Lusty! Meron nila paga ng King's Calling pero bali wala
Double kill!
As a double kill na magagaling dito kay Few. May susunod pa nga yata. At yun ay si Ruby DD. But the wall charge will be enough to kill doon si Few. Pero may comeback kill yun.
Lasty nag-position na spot out dito si Main Sitar, kinombohan, and here comes KTZ with a blazing duet! And nakakuha ng isa ang Bren. Lumalamang dito ang Bren at lumalaki ang lead. Burmese Schools, medyo nahirapan, hindi sila masyado makahanap ng momentum na hinahanap nila. Pero wag natin kalimutan, meron pa silang Brody kay Ace.
At ayun na, yun ang gusto nating alamin is kung kaya ba nilang i-neutralize yun. Dahil si Carl TC ay napitas!
The wombo combo na nilabas dito ng Burmese Schools. Lowy, the magic damage of the zoning ay ang nandun para sa atin. Sila sisipain dito si D and si Rivo. The combination is there. Si Maybe ginamit yung King's Calling para negate dito si Rivo. And mukhang makakalaban dito ng Burmese Schools. Nahuli si Rivo at nahuli si Lasty. Double kill yun para sa Lapu-Lapu. Si Kid nakita dito si Few. The dispersion, the rotation, the duality, 1-for-1. Few versus Kid. Idol ng mga kids versus the Kid of Burmese Schools. And mahuli dito si Few. The rotation by Ruby DD. At nakatakas pa nga dito si Kid with a power forward brilliance. Pero shutdown naman para kay Flat.
Itong gitnang tore ngayon ng Burmese School, ito yung talagang nag-hold sa kanila para hindi makapag-snowball dito ang Bren Esport. As Few is about to go down, yung King's Calling, nilapag na dito. Minion wave para mabasag ng Burmese School yung gitnang tore ng Bren
easy,
Esports.
papasok na dito, Bren Esports. This could be a big moment there. The blazing duet! The wild charge, hindi na-interrupt si KTZ. Buhay pa din dito ang Bren. Buhay pa rin si Carl. The first damage na nilalabas ang Burmese School. Sa jungle ng Burmese School, si Grak nasa top lane para maka-split push lang. Pero ito na ang Bren. Sila ang lamang. Kulang dito si D. Kulang si dito sila ng damage. Si Lasty with a knock-up. Si Ruby DD ang disipa. Maybe as well. Si Flap masyadong malalim. Pero si Flap ang grabe ng zone out dito ni Flap TZ para sa Bren Esports. Lasty with a cake. Flap TZ na wala. Si Carl TZ ang King's Calling dito. But the blazing duet is there. Papasok si Carl TZ with the BMI. And si Kid ang mahuhuli ni Carl. Bubalik si Carl. Ito si Ruby DD. Mahuhuli si Ruby DD. Dalawa. Nireset nila yung Lord, hindi pa sila. Pero si Carl, hinahabol si Ruby DD. He smells blood, he smells a kill. Tingnan mo naman, nasusunog dito. Thumbs up! Galing kay Carl TZ. Buhay pa naman dito ang Bren. Mega kill for Carl. And lamang na ang Bren Esport dito para sa turtle fight. Pero Lord fight, pero si Lasty ang nahuli na King's Calling. Nakagamit sila ng ultimate para Bren Esport spell blood. Blazing duet! Yan tsaka yung Zaman Force. Unstoppable! Kaya ang goal din nila, si Flap TZ gumugulong ngayon. Dumediretso na at Bren Esports. Kinukuha nila yung mga tore dito. Bottom tower, nawala na para sa Burmese Schools. Ultimate ang nakumita. Si Theo, po first stand. Si D sa likod. Pero ito, si Ribo. Si Kuya mo, Ribo. With the Zaman Force. Few, Lasty, and KTZ sa likod. That's gonna be a 2-for-1 trade. Godlike KTZ. Yung big duet. KTZ, double kill. BMI. Ito na ata. Pilipinas. Bren Esports. Ang inyong World Champion.
Carl TZ was announced the finals MVP with his iconic hero, Lance. You'd think this would be the start of another golden era, but competitive Mobile Legends is ruthless. While Bren was fighting through M2, their competitors in MPL PH were studying their every move, figuring out their strategies. MPL PH Season 7 in March 2021 brought them back down to earth. Despite surviving a tough lower bracket win over Work Oster Force 3-1, Bren was eliminated by Execration 3-2 in the lower bracket semifinals. Season 8 in late 2021 was worse. Bren finished 7th place with a 5-9 record and missed the playoffs entirely. For the first time since 2018, the organization that had once stood at the pinnacle of Mlbb was watching the playoffs from home. By October, the team took another major hit. Carl TZ, the young GOAT, announced his departure. With that, the championship roster was officially gone. Bren tried to rebuild, but the loss of their star players was hard to recover from. The struggle continued, and for the second straight season, they finished with a 5-9 record, this time falling all the way to 8th place. The dynasty that once struck fear across the league was now at its lowest point. Bren Esports had two options: give up or fight their way back. They chose to fight, and fight they did. Entering Season 10 in late 2022, Bren made massive changes, outwent most of the old members, in came a new generation of talents. They signed Kyle TZ to the jungle, a rising star with incredible mechanical skill, Ogwen became their new roamer, joining veterans FlapTZ, Few, Super Marco, and a few others. The rebuild took time. Season 10 showed promise, but ended with a respectable top 5 finish. Season 11 in early 2023 was the breakthrough. Bren dominated the regular season, finishing first in their group with an 11-3 record. Ogwen even earned MVP of the season, but it just wasn't enough. They lost to Blacklist International 3-1 in the upper bracket, then fell to Echo 3-1 in the lower bracket. Though despite their disappointing performance, there was a silver lining. Bren's core lineup was selected for the national team in 2023. At the 32nd SEA Games in Phnom Penh, the Philippines won their 3rd straight Mlbb gold medal, sweeping Malaysia 3-0.
Flicker on Momo, he can actually do some
Whoa.
damage on the back line.
Momo already starting with some pokes onto Canon, but Arcangel actually gets into a top lane. Legitiano telegraphed, you know that the Hired is gonna win. And he wins nonetheless. Onto the turtle fight, that's gonna be the Hellcurt to secure that turtle. Unigo with the fatal links, Momo out. They want to go for more. Chibi low. He'll be chased down by Canon. He knows that his ultimate is gonna be cooling down in just a little bit. Pokes might be there. Canon gonna be thwarted by Izanami. Final slash connects. Saison actually misses the jump, and that meant that Zorn will land the hook.
Change of priorities. Philippines just answered back.
There is the fatal links, and there's the hook to counter Unigo. Unigo gonna be down for sure. Canon wants to go for a fight. Actually, there's enough damage to Izanami. Hellcurt pops the ultimate, and now they have found the opening onto Zorn. They want to transfer to the Franco, but it comes GB to defend. Up top, a solo kill coming out from the Harry. Misses with a dash from Canon, and now they get a kill. Saison with the burst. Now Momo gets one with the decimation. Run shade, final slash not gonna hit. Unigo looking for an angle for the fatal link. Saison holds on, pops the ultimate and the silence, and it gets retribution. Now they gang up on to the Frederick. Frederick goes out. Mike for a top turret push. But Team Philippines, Dark Knight falls, they jump on the Eve, they have the silence, they take it out. Izanami, now Chico guys, left in no man's land, he's taken out, the Fatal Links connects up to 1. And that is surely a kill, a double even for Saison.
Clutch this quickly. Was it all because of the draft, or did they just say, let's do it?
Well, they are going to be doing it. Look at the kick on to Canon. He's going to be taken out for now. Saison going to be controlled. Uses the life steal to take on Izanami to stay alive in the silence. Malaysia. But that means that Philippines will control this turtle once more. Terrified, fatal links, all of the control was there and the damage. Oh my goodness, Chibi just can't find an opening.
With this adjustments, they have
making
so much
the D-line up top. Chico guys out once again. Zorn lands the hook onto Canon. They have the damage after, of course, the Bloody Hunt. Does not land the stun. Unigo onto the front lines. Arcangel gonna be controlled a little bit. There comes the hook, but that's the Atlas. You don't want to be in the spot. And it comes the final slash to displace the members of Malaysia. That's 2 out. Zorn is super low. Gonna be safe for now, but will be taken up by Riquitiano. The cleanup. But now up top, Chibi is gonna be the
half of the battlefield.
Look at Unigo. Look at Unigo.
The Eve pops the ultimate, but they want to go for a play from Unigo. Catches 2 with the fatal links, and now they have damage. Hellcurt pops the ultimate so that there will be no vision, and they take out more. Chibi out. The turret up top, super duper low. Even after the holy defense, it will not be enough to clear out the minions in top and in middle. What a DPS is gonna be enough. The deadly poison stinger to end the life of Malaysia for now. No minions, but it will be enough. Riquitiano finish it up, and that's gold for Philippines once again.
In July 2023, Ace Pro Corp acquired Bren Esports and rebranded the team as AP Bren. With fresh resources, renewed ambition, and a still hungry roster, everything was finally in place. MPL PH Season 12 in October 2023 was their moment. AP Bren tore through the upper bracket, hungry to reclaim their place at the top. They took down both RSG and Blacklist International to secure a slot at the M5 World Championship and a coveted spot in the Grand Finals. There, they faced Blacklist International once again, but this time, AP Bren left no doubts. They didn't just win, they dominated, taking the series 4-1 and claiming the org's 3rd MPL Philippines Championship.
FlapTZ
Pero dito, magkakakitaan na naman yata. Pero more on bantay lang muna. O nga pala, kailangan muna na antayin na tumaba dito si Sensui.
Okay, susubok sila ngayon, Sensui. Binato ngayon. Ayun, yung heavy spin na meron na setup si Bren Esport. Na doon si Haji.
Na angulo doon. Coming out from
Edward. Sila naman ang ngayon mag-go. Set up is 3. Plus, syempre, yung heavy cross from Sigaw. Ni Super Michael.
So, as much as possible, available lahat ng mga pwede mong pindutin, mga skills. Ayan na.
Okay, nagkakaswipan na naman. At ayun na nga, Kyle Easy with the decimate of the Sensui. Edward ngayon, sumusubok pumalo. Pero may Nether Realm. Okay, napakagandang start. Pero may hila na gagawin. At nahila si Ogwen. Killing spree. Si Super Marco. Easy.
Nakikita natin na medyo nagsastruggle pag merong crowd control lang Blacklist International. Ba kailangan nilang gawin dito sa Lord teamfight?
Renny J stalking. Everyone. Okay, hinila na naman. Patay yung Chicho to. Hinila na. Nagkahilaan. Final blow kami para kay Edward dito. Pero ayun, si Super Marco na nasa bandang Genty. Kinagat ng aso. Pinanatan ni Oheb. At yun na, mararamdaman mo na yung kagat ng aso. Haji ngayon with the first down. Masakit yung aso. May rabies yung aso. Para dito sa Husky ni Sensui.
Parang yung Husky dito ni Sensui, road to werewolf yata.
Okay, mukhang totoo na yung laban na to. May nakam na gagawin. World D coming in, pero nag-ipit. Zone lang muna at yung aso yung nakalasit. Sa lahat pa naman ng mga kalasit, aso pa. May laban na gagawin ngayon ng AB Bren. Pero medyo makati talaga. Nandoon ngayon si Super Marco. Nag-win shot. Super Marco tumatakbo. Inahabol ngayon ni Edward. This time, lumalamang ang AB Bren. Masyadong mabilis yung Tiger. Yung Tiger sa mabilis. What a speed move. Pero
ito na yata yung punishment nila sa long range.
May wrap around. Okay, few. Meron naman siyang netred dito. Napanish siya ngayon ni Edward. Pero binabanatan ngayon si KDA Machine. Free hit Super Marco ngayon. So napakagandang out para kay KDA Machine. Pero walang magagawa. Super Marco mapapanish. Ngayon,
bottom lane.
Yata magandang binaburst ng AP Bren.
Mga kalahati na yung buhay, by the way, nakatago ni Sensui, the rest of the players sa Blacklist International.
Teka lang, saglit na wala yung screen, pero ayun yung balance na. Double hila. Killing spree si Super Marco. Pero mag-counter go dito this time. Ang Blacklist International, mga wala na mula ngayon. Sino Renny J? Sino makakuha ng Lord Libre lang para kay Kyle Daisy? Susubok si Edward dito. Tatlo na sa side ng Blacklist International. At ngayon, sinusubukan na lang ni Edward lahat. Tumatakbo si Renny J. At burst sa debut. Edward running for his life. Takbo, Edward, takbo. Hinahabol ngayon ni Kyle. Sumisigaw ang AB Bren ngayon.
Ang nandito para dumepensa, 10 seconds para kay Haji.
Kakayanin ba ang depensa? AP Bren, they want to finish the story. Final blow coming in from Edward. Pero masyado na ang masakit. And from mas pinaslakas ang pinalakas. AP Bren, ang kampiyon sa MPL Philippines!
Riding the momentum from that triumph, they charged into the M5 World Championship in December 2023. The stage was set in the Philippines, in front of their home crowd. The pressure was immense, but they rose from the occasion. They finished first in Group C with a perfect 3-0 record. In the playoffs, they defeated CU Soon and Geek Fam ID with identical 3-1 scorelines, before sweeping Onic ID 3-0 in the upper bracket finals. Each victory brought them closer to the trophy. The grand final was against Onic ID, and from the very beginning, it felt like destiny had come full circle. Just like M2, it went the full distance, a grueling 7-game series, with momentum shifting back and forth every match. The pressure was suffocating. Every team fight drew gasps from the crowd. Every rotation, every decision carried the weight of national pride. It wasn't just a battle for the trophy. It was a war for legacy. Two countries' best clashing on the biggest stage, in front of a crowd that had waited years to witness this moment again. The echoes of M2 were everywhere. The intensity, the stakes, the storyline. But this time, AP Bren wasn't the wide-eyed squad, hoping to make history. They were the veterans, the team that had rebuilt from the ashes. They embraced the pressure, and when Game 7 came, they didn't flinch. Once again, AP Bren finished what they started.
Kyrie thinks about it. Will boost as well, Science, now level 4.
Doing the same thing. Kyrie with the shield unity into the back right now, able to connect it onto Ogwen, who has the Earth Shatter. And now the onward. Towards the boy Science. Flapteezy finds him, the real world replacement. Is popped in. First blood secured by Flapteezy. Another round coming down as Boost deals some damage. Retribution battle still for Kyrie, but Few finds it, and that's going to be A skill from Keyboy. Ogwen with the primal wrath. The Brazers wrath. Ogwen gets the kill onto Keyboy, and Onyx lose out.
Have to just back down after all the investments that they did.
Few in the mid lane, very low. NetherRealm popped in. Kyrie brought back to the team and onward. They're shattered. Now connecting bomb. Keyboy with a rough wave. Ogwen falling. Few as well. Now it's Kyle with an Brazers wrath. Keyboy finds the oddity. Another one onto Marco. But Sans picks him up.
Look at the position from Onyx. Everyone is on one side of the map.
Sans now engaged on right now,
No
not able to
flicker.
pop anything in time, and falls. Keyboy in the midst of it all, petrified, rough waves, taunted up, cancelled out,
What a
two-man!
cancel. Coming in. AP Bren has the energy coming in from the crowd. Boots goes in, Kyrie as well.
Does the same, now taunted up, brought back to the team. Turtles Boy Sans gonna be used up. Calteezy has the Appraiser's Wrath, gets chunked down, penalty down by Boots. Baptiste raises hands to the back. Keyboy looking for a flag right now, goes in but doesn't find anyone. Rough waves, only onto one. Boots brought back once again. Ogwen, conceal, Earth Shatter to lock Boots down. Kyle doing the same thing. Keyboy with the oddity. Calteezy with the knock-up. Ogwen with the follow-up, and that's the Earth Shatter to lock Onyx down.
AP Bren now doing the Lord as Kyrie.
One against
Oh,
three.
no.
Brought back and taken down. Onyx on the brink. And AP Bren capitalized. Now onto Boots. DPZ. Keyboy with the oddity. With the rough waves. The NetherRealm saves him. CW with a Purify. AP Bren are running Onyx down. Keyboy gets another South blows. Super Marco has slain the mid lane.
But there's no defense. Sans is down for 30 seconds. There's a fat minion of waves in the bottom lane. And they have the Brody.
Mid lane gonna be cleared up right now by Boots. He's still holding on to the bottom wave.
The
Gonna clear it
base!
out as well.
They're gonna end
looking for the
this.
base. They're looking for the base. AP Bren, the Sky Kings have been taken down. The Golden Road to Dam. Bren Lang Malakas.
Winning a second world championship could have been the perfect ending to their story, but champions don't rest on their achievements. In March 2024, they competed in the Games of the Future, an international event with a massive $1 million prize pool. Once again, they defeated Onyx PH 3-1 in the finals, earning approximately $350,000 for their victory. Another international championship to add to their incredible collection.
Here and be able to get involved in these team fights soon. Oh, a lot of damage on the Keyboy though. Keyboy might just be able to get away from this.
Responding. They know they can't get the turtle, and this is what I was saying before. Can they take something here?
Oh, AP Bren takes something themselves, finds Sans. Kyrie unable to get his last orange buff. They're losing towers in the bot. Here comes another turtle, last turtle of the game. Keyboy gonna try to make the roundabout, not able to get a knock on to anybody. The bombs come down and Calteezy able to take it. Kyrie taking huge damage.
Has the Malefic Roar secured and the Blade of Despair, so the damage is a lot.
Oh, Boots gets pulled back though with the I'm offended. There's no way to get the stun, trying to respond. Able to come back, using the guiding wind. Sans able to pop the black. Baptiste still holding down the front line. Kyrie, here comes the conceal play. Watch for Ogwen, watch for Flap. Kyrie taking a lot of damage here. Ogwen gonna get locked up, misses the I'm offended. Boots misses the stun. Super Marco looking for an angle. Kyrie able to take the first one.
I mean, it looks like they pulled back a little bit to maybe attack again. Lord Low.
Oh, the Molina Blitz does land on to Kyrie.
I've seen Albert use one crossbow at Tang.
He used one, but it didn't do anything.
Did he? Oh,
he
God.
used one, but it did not do anything. Oh, nice. I'm offended on to Kyrie. He's going to get knocked up by the Violent Requiem, and he's taken low. Kyrie's still on the map, though, able to just survive. No members from either team have dropped yet, but the inhibitor has fallen. Albert trying to get the swift plays, move around. Does get the crossbow tang mark, but he's not able to do it. Forced to bounce back to the team. Kyrie going to get the Tona's welcome. Bash him against the wall. Flapteezy takes a little bit of damage, but the I'm offended locks on to Kyrie. Kyrie taking too much. Can he survive this? A little bit of play. Kyle Teasy dashes back onto the...
Like in the early stage, if Kyrie's not able to keep up these stacks, it's going to be a big problem.
Oh, no! Marco! Albert, why?
Oh, no!
Marco's waiting for him at the shotgun loaded. Bow, bow, boom. Albert's gone, and now AP Bren smells the blood. Here comes the Bren effect. Flapteezy gonna flap on in. Ogwin looking for something as well. Kyrie just trying to defend with the rest of the team, but boom! Super Marco takes out another. The target is locked, and they're taken down. Sans and Albert are off the map. The two major damage dealers. Is AP Bren gonna try to finish this out here? One big mistake to finish things off. Kyrie taking way too much damage. Keyboy looking for the knockup. Boots into the backside with the bravest fighter. They're just trying to defend, but the minions keep on coming. Ladies and gentlemen, AP Bren, undefeated, undisputed, from world champions to the games of the future.
The success continued. In August 2024, competing as Falcons AP Bren, after another rebrand, they claimed the Snapdragon Pro Series APAC Season 5 Championship, narrowly defeating Team Liquid PH 4-3 in a thrilling final.
Again, JP, no flicker for that first turtle, so let's see here. Okay, Ogwin, flicker himself.
Ogwin tries to make a play of his own. He's caught out in the open, but no. Thanks to the Rushin repositioning call, they find first blood. Mlbb, he's a little late on this fight as Sanford is looking for anything back. Force the flicker away, and that's a second kill achieved by Kyle. Super Marco here as Few is trying to zone out Sanford. He's not level 4, but Sanford is going to get right on top of Few instantaneously as you do see the pullback on towards JP's side. Sanford does find a kill of his own, but Carl, he's trying to rush this down, finds it, but Kyle steals it away as the Spear of Alpha comes out, and even the Frigid Glacier doesn't connect on anybody. Ogwin is still turning level 4, finds it as Implosion, and Sanford is left out to dry. He gets pulled in by the Fire Stokes, and that's a double kill for Ogwin. Feud as well as Ogwin. At the same time, Kyle is a full level ahead. Carl looking for some positions. The Flicker Implosion catches 2, Sacred Hammer as well. Wait, the Frigid Glacier might just save his life. Carl takes the turtle, takes out Kyle at the same time. Flap loses his Faraga armor, and Sanford is too far forward, but he doesn't mind. He's going to make the play and finds Few looking for another one on towards Super Marco. Gets out of there just in time, and as Ogwin pushes them back, he might just sacrifice his life for hire. One more auto. The Hailstone finds him, and Sanji shuts him down. Quick refresh on that alt Spear of Alpha, chunks out Flap-TZ, but Sanji loses his passive. Can somebody stop in the I'm offended? Back up and just in time. Like it pouts as well as the Faraga armor does come back up. Flap-TZ still punching the front line. Carl is going to give his life as Kyle finds a double kill in the process.
They overstayed, looking for the triple hat-trick.
Oh, he almost gets it. One auto was not enough, and Sanford.
A fight perhaps on play here. Maybe that's the play, but Ogwin with a conceal early.
Oh, he takes it. Ogwin wants to get Betty QT, forces out his Purify and catches him regardless. JP, he's going to quickly flicker away, but it doesn't matter because Few says nobody runs away from me. The name is Hushin, remember it. And on the bottom side, Faraga armor is broken from Flap-TZ as Sanford chases him over the wall. Sanji is the one who picks up the kill, and now it is going to be a 3v4 by Turtle side.
Oh, Team Liquid, no power here to contest, and yeah, they will concede. Flap-TZ securing the turtle.
Yep, Kyle finds it, and that means that Carl, he's already down for the count. Sanford trying to turn this around, but no, Kyle says,
for the space of the Lord, which is technically still 50-50.
Yep, Virtual Meter as well. Oh, JP actually finding the initial pull. Last Insanity is going to chunk off all the members of MPL PH. It's going down the drain. Sanji finds one, but Kyle is able to take JP straight away. Sanford in the back line tries his best, but they've already lost all their core members. Their MPL PH is out. They're going to start blitzing this down because Carl is a full level down onto Kyle. He's going to try for the steal, though. Spear of Alpha doesn't come in all the way through. Kyle does find it, and the Sacred Hammer, making sure that Carl cannot get out.
Yeah, they'll take it.
Oh, Benny QT not popping the entropy, and now we see the implosion. Sacred Hammer's gonna push him back. JP forced the flicker away, and Sanford tries his best. Last Insanity as well. Frigid Breath actually connects. Kyle finds Sanford instantaneously, and now Benny QT looking to clap back. The conceal comes from Owen, looking and fishing for anybody. Hailstorm is gonna stop, but now JP into the. Oh wait, actually he gets pulled back. Now the implosion as well. He's in trouble. Somebody save him. Last Insanity is gonna zone out Benny QT despite the entropy, and finally JP falls. Owen might lose his immortality as the Spear of Alpha comes up and connects onto no one as Kyle finds Sanji, looking for a second, like it pounce for a double onto Carl. He's on top of Benny, but Winds of Nature keeps him alive. Sanford forced the flicker away as Few says no more. But even the final slash pushing the minions underneath the tower was a very good idea, but it's too late. As I didn't
of Ogwin with the implosion.
There we go. Once again, JP is going to get stacked. Yeah, I'm offended, misses, and now he's going to get repositioned into the implosion. JP is down. They crack open the Lord at the very least, but the Last Insanity is going to zone the rest away. They want the base, but here comes Owen pushing one more as they find him. quickly breaking open. Few takes out Tamper. The final slash does not connect. His Kyle is godlike. They're looking to close this game out, but the minions are already gone. The second wave is here. Benny QT and Sanji, the last line of defense is Falcons AP Bren. They can smell destiny in their hands. The tide's in their favor. And Blowjit once again. The base is cracked. Wide open. The minion clear is good.
Back in MPL Philippines, they reached the Season 13 Grand Final in May 2024. Though they were swept 4-0 by Team Liquid Echo. The loss stung, but this organization had taught fans to never count them out. In January 2025, the roster transitioned to Team Falcons PH as they continued their MPL Philippines journey. Recent competitions proved they were still hungry. In April 2025, they won the C-Bowl 2025 Men's National Qualifier, defeating Team Liquid PH 3-2 to earn a spot at the 17th IESF World Championship. The same month, they reached the semifinals of the Snapdragon Pro Series Mobile Masters 2025, though they lost 1-3 to Onyx PH and finished joint 3rd to 4th. In February 2025, they placed 4th at the Snapdragon Pro Series APAC Season 6 Challenge Finals. Their most recent campaign in MPL PH Season 15 saw them finish top 3 after losing to Team Liquid PH 4-2. Their story proves something important. True champions aren't defined by how many times they win, but by how they respond when they lose. Bren fell from the top, missed playoffs, lost key players, faced criticism, and came back stronger each time. That's the mark of a dynasty that refuses to quit. If you enjoyed diving deep into the rise of Bren Esports and their incredible 7-year dynasty, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more Mobile Legends content. Which other legendary MLBB teams or players would you like to see covered next? Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Until then, keep grinding, keep dreaming, and remember, every champion started as a dreamer.